Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost.
Oh.
At a White House ceremony honoring the WNBA champion Las Vegas Aces, President Biden mistakenly called player Candace Parker one of the greatest all-time coaches. Worse, he thought this woman was their point guard. Donald Trump also told supporters that if he's elected, he will focus on anti-white racism. Thank God. My people have suffered long enough. Sorry, Che, but time's up.
Breaks my heart, Colin. Breaks my heart.
Before her testimony, Stormy Daniels agreed not to describe Trump's genitalia in court after she was offered hush money by the jury. But then Florida Senator Rick...
Officials at Columbia University complained that protesters broke windows and destroyed school property. But so what? College kids also do that when they win the Final Four. Also, you're a university. If you really don't want students to freak out, stop telling them the truth.
Former President Donald Trump, seen here definitely not sleeping. He's probably just praying. Former President Trump, for the first time in his trial, wrote a message on a yellow Post-it note and handed it to his lawyer while he was making an argument. The Post-it read simply, "Can't pay you."
That's my advice for school and relationships. President Biden said that the National Guard should not be called in to deal with campus protests, but I'm just happy that he's finally not sending military aid somewhere. Fundraiser at Radio City Music Hall featuring big-name celebrities like Barack Obama, Stephen Colbert, and Lizzo, as well as lesser-known celebrities like President Joe Biden. I knew it was going to come out of you someday. Today was the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby, also known among horses as Squid Game.
MAGA insiders are saying that Noam, seen here wearing the hair of that dog, now has zero chance of being Trump's running mate. But I don't know, something tells me Trump would fully support killing disobedient pets.
Inside, during a ceremony in Russia, Vladimir Putin was sworn in for his 5th term as president by placing his hand on the Russian Constitution, which is just a label on a bottle of vodka. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who revealed...
This week, Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed after it was struck by a cargo ship that was carrying, you won't believe it, Boeing airplanes.
Like that, Colin.
Better you than me. A high-end fashion brand is selling a pair of jeans for $800, which appear to have a pee stain on the front. Jeans with a pee stain on the front? Please, I can make those in my sleep.
Stormy Daniels testified that during their encounter, Donald Trump did not wear a condom. He tried to put one on, but he was blocked by his tie. Stormy Daniels testified in Donald Trump's hush money trial and was asked to list some of the movies that she's worked on. It said that during his hush money trial, Donald Trump complained that none of his supporters were in court with him. But that's not true. What about all those cops? President Biden said Friday that he would visit the site of the Baltimore bridge collapse because, like that bridge, Biden is no longer connecting with black communities.
Florida's new abortion ban means that the majority of women in the South will have to travel more than 300 miles for the procedure. On the plus side, you can get free travel to New York by disguising yourself as a migrant.
Shohei Ohtani was forced to fire his interpreter over gambling and theft allegations. Reached for comment, Ohtani said something in Japanese.
Accused by Trump's lawyers of lying about their affair for profit, which would make her the only person to do business with Trump and make money. It's also been implied that Stormy Daniels got into bed with Trump and let him do whatever he wanted just to... This week in court, Stormy Daniels gave a detailed description of sex with Donald Trump, which was so disgusting even the sky turned green. Stormy Daniels, seen here as drawn by the creator of Kathy, was accused...
Vice President Kamala Harris praised Beyonce for her new country album, saying that she has reclaimed country music's black roots. I'm sorry, Hootie? No love for Hootie? A new poll shows that supporters of President Biden and Donald Trump are sharply divided over where they get their news from. People who support Biden are more likely to get their news from newspapers and mainstream media, while Trump supporters get their news from T-shirts. NBC News cut ties with Ronna McDaniel after many network hosts protested her hiring. And I'm actually very disappointed, only because I thought Ronna McDaniel was a drag version of Ronald McDonald. Depicting him on a harsh red background, but in the royal family, that's better than having a black background. President Biden on Tuesday issued a call to fight hate against anti-Semitism, saying there is no place for it in America. But on the other hand, Collins Country Club. Wow. You gotta read the polls.
Wow. Donald Trump shared a video Friday of a truck driving in Long Island with a picture on the back of President Biden tied up with a rope. And I'd love to know where to get one of those, because if you have that on the back of your car, you are never getting pulled over.
An upcoming TV special starring actor James Vanderbeek will attempt to raise awareness about prostate cancer testing. It's called Dawson's Crack.
Well, it's the first show of spring, so we'll start tonight with puppy murder. In a new book, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem revealed that she once shot a dog that was untrainable. That's insane. If a dog is untrainable, you don't shoot it. He revealed that he has regrets about last week's Netflix roast, saying he didn't like the way it affected his kids. But that isn't stopping him from performing in tomorrow night's Netflix roast of Tom Brady's kids.
That was my best joke, Colin.
Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene said next week she will force a vote to oust House Speaker Mike Johnson. And if there's one thing I bet she's amazing at, it's 4 presidents visited New York City at the same time on Thursday, 3 to do a joint fundraiser at Radio City, and 1 selling Bibles door to door. Donald Trump has partnered with country music star Lee Greenwood to sell a $60 special edition of the Bible that also includes the...
I won't do it on air then.
It was reported that a yacht in the Strait of Gibraltar was sunk after a group of orcas attacked it. Nice try, orcas, but we're never releasing the prisoners. Ron DeSantis, seen here remembering his presidential campaign, signed a bill that will ban social media accounts for younger teenagers. But Florida's older teenagers can keep their...
Which is crazy, because why would the Japanese be scared of foreigners? Oh my God, Drake just dropped another diss record, guys. I'm just kidding, I just say that when I bomb. McDonald's is releasing a new Grandma McFlurry, which they say tastes like Grandma's favorite treats that she hid in her purse. It's a combination of butterscotch, crunchy candy pieces, and a big black vibrator.
Chào các bạn nhé, chào mừng các bạn quay trở lại kênh Nhịp Sinh Review của mình. Ở video ngày hôm nay mình hướng dẫn các bạn gấp một chiếc máy bay giấy được vẽ lên thành một bức tranh như thế này. Đây là bức tranh của nhân vật Son Goku của mình đã tô sẵn, và sau đây mình sẽ sử dụng bức tranh này để gấp lên một chiếc máy bay giấy rất là đẹp và độc lạ nhé. Chỉ có ở trên kênh Nhịp Sinh Review của mình thôi nhé. Các bạn nào xem video của mình thì thấy hay và hãy like và đăng ký kênh cho mình nhé. Giờ mình sẽ dùng bức tranh này để gấp thành một chiếc máy bay giấy nhé. Đây là bức tranh khổ giấy A5 nhé các bạn nhé. Bây giờ các bạn cùng gấp theo mình này. Đầu tiên thì chúng ta gấp đôi tờ giấy này theo chiều dọc nhé. Đối với tất cả các máy bay giấy trên để gấp được những chiếc máy bay giấy thì điều đầu tiên ai phải gấp đôi tờ giấy lại để chia khoảng cách máy bay này. Chúng ta tạo một đường vân ở giữa này nhé. Chúng ta gấp hình tam giác ở trên xuống. Thì trong kênh của mình có những video gấp máy bay thì hoàn toàn là do mình tự nghĩ ra nhé. không xem và bắt chước của bất kỳ ai nhé. Các mẫu bay giấy rất là mới và độc lạ nhé. Các bạn gấp chéo sang như này cho mình. Đây. Bên này gấp như nào thì bên kia gấp y như vậy nhé. Đây. Sau đó các bạn lại dở ra. Hay các bạn dở ra như này và các bạn lại gấp xuống. Sau các bạn lại gấp ngược lên. Sau các bạn lại gấp ngửa ra. Dần dần hình thù chiếc máy bay giấy nó sẽ xuất hiện dần nhé. Sau các bạn ép xuống này. Đó. Vậy là một chiếc máy bay mô hình bằng giấy từ tạo lên được bức tranh Sengoku của mình đã xong nhé. Rất là nhanh và đơn giản thôi, gọn nhẹ. Đấy, các bạn nào mà yêu quý máy bay giấy thì hãy xem một clip này của mình nhé, sẽ rất là hữu ích đối với các bạn nào đang muốn gấp một chiếc máy bay giấy. Giờ video của mình đến đây là kết thúc rồi. Xin chào và hẹn lại các bạn ở các clip tiếp theo nhé. Bye bye.